lovely people, today's video is all about lips. So I'm gonna call this a lip 101. Yes, I'm gonna do a light lip, I'm gonna do a bright lip, and I'm also going to do an ombre lip and show you all the possibilities and what to do and what not to do and the works. So to begin with, the most important thing is that your lips, if you want them to look gorgeous, they cannot be chapped. If you have chapped lips, that means your water intake is a tad bit too less. So if you have chapped lips, what you need to do is instantly increase your water intake. So in case you are somebody who has chapped lips, what you need to do is increase your water intake instantly. Also, we have this really amazing balm. It's called the Elixir Shop. That's the brand we have been selling at our studio now. They are all organic products, no chemicals. And this one is called Adonis, the God of Beauty, and it's perfect for discolored chapped lips. So if you want this, it's available at our studio, and I will also just confirm the price at some time, right? So what you need to always do when you do your lipstick application is make sure you have a whole lot of balm on your lips. Also remember, so right now I have my entire foundation done, and I'm sure most of us have noticed that the corners of our lips are really dark. So in case you are one of those, remember you need to apply an orange corrector, apply your concealer on top, apply your foundation on top of it, and set it with powder. So the dark corners of the lips are like under eye bags for our eyes. So they kind of make our lips look not so good and not so bright. So if you have those dark corners and you apply your lipstick, no matter what you do, your lips are not going to stand out. So make sure you conceal that for sure. And I have done that as well, if you can see that, right? And trust me, if you have those dark corners, all of us have it. I think that's also because it depends on how you sleep at night. Like, I open my mouth and I sleep, and so because the saliva kind of gets accumulated there, and in some cases it also flows down, so those areas tend to be a tad bit more dark. Alright, so now I'm going to start with the light lips first, right? So now that I have some balm on my lips, remember, if your lips are extremely moisturized, so right now because I just applied my balm, my lips feel very wet. If you try and do your lipstick on top of this, it will not set, it will not stay in place. So what you need to do is, before you start, all you can do is just dab it. Also, I have a quick tip for everyone before you start your lips, and if your lips are really thin, or like even me, like my lips aren't really thin and they aren't really thick, right? I think everybody needs to invest in a baby toothbrush. This is the Johnson & Johnson baby toothbrush, right? And what I do is I just apply some balm on top of it, or you can apply the balm on your lips and give your lips a good scrub. So in case you have chapped lips, it will just kind of become a little smoother because the soft bristles of the toothbrush kind of removes it, and your lips will become way smoother. Remember, if you have chapped lips and if you try and apply a lipstick on top of it, the lipstick tends to get accumulated around the dry patches on your lips. So make sure you remove it. So all you need to do is just scrub your lip. Okay, I do recommend this tip for everyone. Why? Because this instantly, it increases the blood flow into your lip, and your lips tend to look a little more flushed pink, and they also tend to kind of swell up a bit. So this is a good way of faking a pout. So give it a good scrub, and please do not harm your lip. Do not scrub it so hard, so harsh that you end up with a lip that's bleeding. So So in case while you're doing this you feel that you have disturbed your makeup around your lip, make sure you just kind of touch it up again with your foundation. I haven't done it, I've been very careful while I was scrubbing it. So now comes the light lip. Now I feel a gorgeous highlight on the lip, on the cupid's bow, looks beautiful, right? So you can just about apply any highlighter, like or any shine also. You can just pick up a nude eyeshadow which has a little bit of shine, and you can just take that on your fingertip and apply it on your lip. Also in like today I am going to apply MAC Soft and Gentle. Where is my highlighter? Here it is. So I'm going to apply MAC Soft and Gentle. I just take my fan brush and I just give it a good rub. And I also like to apply a bit of highlight on my lip. I'm going to start with the light lip, of course, as I mentioned, and I'm going to use my favorite lip liner these days. It's called the Maybelline Velvet Beige in shade 630. I think it's one of the perfect nude pencils for Indian skin tone. So I always start with the cupid's bow. Right, and like my lip tends to kind of droop down a bit here, so that's the only place where I kind of lift it up a bit. But remember, even when I give myself a line which is slightly above my lip line, I do not go drastically above, right? Always remember, at the corner of your lips, you need to fill it up with a lip pencil and not a lipstick. A lipstick tends to kind of flow out of the corners of your lips, so that's what I do. I just fill it up with my lip pencil. Now if you see here my lip pencil and you're going to see my lipstick, they are more or less the same color, right? And now I'm just going to take the lip pencil all over my lip. If by mistake you kind of tend to make a mistake, you can always take a cotton tip and just wipe clean it. Also, everyone needs to invest in a good lipstick brush. I'm not really choosy finicky about one, whatever shape that works for you. I'm gonna be using the Morphe retractable brush, and the one I'm using is R106. I am using the matte lipstick in Velvet Terry. This is my current new favorite lipstick in nude. And I'm gonna give myself a good lipstick application. Now while you've done your lip liner, and if you feel that your highlight that you did on top of your lips has gone away, you can always reapply it. So all I do is I just take some highlight on my fan brush and I just apply it more or less in the center of my lip only. This instantly gives me a more pouty feel. And now I'm going to apply my lipstick. Remember, lipstick applied with a lip brush always lasts way longer. After you're done with this, you're going to take your lip brush and you are going to touch it into any compact or loose powder that you own. And you are going to apply that powder all over your lip. Apply your loose powder on your lips. I'm going to apply another coat of lipstick. So remember ladies, applying that loose powder on your lipstick kind of makes it set in place and your lipstick lasts longer like that. So I do that and I reapply the powder again. and then I apply my final coat of lipstick. So there you go. And I love my nude lips with an extra dash of gloss. So here I am applying the Sigma Lip Wax in shade Slip, SLIP. And I love it. It's so gooey and thick, and it gives such a three-dimensional feel to the lip, and the lips look so much more voluminous and pouty. It's just incredible. At any point, whenever you do your light lip, and if you're somebody who's got thin lips, this is another quick tip that I'm going to share with you. Just take your concealer, whatever you apply, right? And all you can do is just apply just a little dot of that concealer right in the center of your lip, and so that kind of instantly lightens up the center of the lip, and it gives you a more pouty feeling. Perfect for women who've got thin lips, and even perfect for women who love to fake a pout. And now I'm going to continue with my lip gloss. So if you see the Sigma Lip Wax, it's not like a typical lip gloss which is like really sheer. This is like really thick and gooey, and that's what I love about it. And no, I'm not going to take the lip gloss towards the end. I'm just going to, I always apply it in the center, and then I kind of spread it out coming downwards, but I do not take it all the way to the inner corners, because from the inner corners, lipstick, lip gloss, they always tend to kind of bleed out. And if your lip liner had gone down and if you had corrected your lip, whether that happened or not, what I do recommend is take your concealer brush and just kind of outline your lip with it. So this instantly kind of makes the lip pop out a lot more. So I get a lot of questions regarding discolored lips and women who have very dark lips. So my recommendation to them is that they cannot really wear a lot of nude colors. However, even if they want to, they would have to wear, like, their nude colors cannot really be towards too light a color. It has to be slightly more darker. I also recommend in that case that if you have discolored lips, you must use an orange corrector on your lips. Top it with your concealer and then do the entire routine what I just did in the first video, where you line your lips and then you fill up the lip liner all over your lips. In fact, ladies, the thing that makes your lipstick stay in place is also that lip liner that you spread all over your lips. Since you are somebody whose lips are a little bit dark but not too dark, you can also start applying your foundation all over your lips. And then, of course, I am going to apply a highlight on my Cupid's bow. Now, the only women who should skip this part are the ones who kind of tend to sweat a lot on their upper lips. So if you're somebody who sweats too much, do not highlight your Cupid's bow. Right, and now I'm going to do a gorgeous red lip. I am using my favorite lip pencil by COLORBAR. It's called Clear Red. Starting with my Cupid's bow. So now I'm going to use a matte lipstick. This is the MAC Relentlessly Red. Today I thought I will not use the classic MAC Ruby Woo, which I love that color. I mean, I use it all the time. However, so I just thought I'll use the Relentlessly Red by MAC today. So as you see, I have filled up my entire lip with a lip pencil. Again, to repeat myself, make sure you cover your inside corners very well. I see a lot of women who do not cover the inside corner of the lips very well. And now I am going to give myself a good brush of this color. Now the thing about this is also that the lipsticks that I've used in the previous one, the lighter color, and now this one, they're all matte lipsticks. That's how they last even longer. So in case you keep wondering why your lipsticks do not last, maybe you are using something which is extremely creamy. So just remember that if you want a lipstick to last really long, you need to use something matte. Also remember, if you love color intense lipsticks, they have to be matte lipsticks, right? So there you go, Relentlessly Red on my lips now. And now some compact or loose powder, whatever you have. And then my final coat of lipstick. So am I going to apply a gloss on top of this? Absolutely not. I think Indian women look best. I mean, brighter colors, they should be matte. I think they work better for our personality. And in case you want to use a gloss, stick to lighter colors. I mean, I'm not saying that it's wrong or something. I'm just saying it looks better. However, I mean, the choice really depends on you. But yes, brighter colors in matte look much better on us. So there you go. This is the MAC Relentlessly Red on my lips. And so out of the brighter colors of MAC, I think the MAC Lady Danger, MAC Relentlessly Red, the MAC Ruby Woo, these are my 3 top favorite colors. So now I'm going to talk about the ombre lip. And every time you do an ombre lip, the only thing that you require is whatever lipstick you're wearing, you need to own a lip liner which is a couple of shades, at least 2 to 3 shades darker than the lipstick you're wearing. So say for instance, if you're wearing a red, you need a burgundy, perhaps a dark maroon lip liner. Line your lips with a darker lip line. So if you noticed, I've kind of more or less made most of my lip pretty dark, and I've just let that red be a little bit on the inside. The moment I'm done with that, I'm just going to take my red lipstick again and reapply on the center of my mouth. So all I'm doing is just blending the red now on top of the darker lip line. Idea is that there should be no harsh lines remaining there. At any point, if you feel that you've kind of it's become too red, you can again take your lip liner back and touch it up. And of course, do I need to say that every time you do a bright, light or a dark lip, you need to take your concealer brush again and just kind of clean the outside of your lip. And definitely when I'm doing something like that, I definitely need to do that. So here you go. Here is my concealer brush. So there you go guys, a perfect ombre lip. So if you see what it ideally is, like a really darker lip line than the original color that you used, but both the colors, your brighter color and your darker color, have to be blended in perfectly, and you cannot do this without a lip liner. So I hope you like this tutorial. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you want to see something specific, leave a comment and I'll definitely film this soon. Take care.